Hey there, boaters. I'm Stacey Hanrahan, and welcome to Wednesday's episode of The Boaters TV. First up, let's see what's splashing around in nautical news. How someone names his or her boat is usually a reflection of who they are. Sometimes it's a tough decision, sometimes it's just a matter of adding to your previous boat's name. And if you get a boat that has already been named, well, your decision is done. Unless you decide to rename it, but that's a whole other podcast. So speaking of boat names, BoatU.S has come out with the top 10 most popular boat names of 2007. They have also deciphered the personality or lifestyle of a boater based on their boat's name. For example, Carpe Diem and Seize the Day share spot number 10. According to BoatU.S, this boat owner believes that boating allows them to enjoy life at its fullest. Those two names I've seen many times, as with number 3, Second Wind, and number 6, Not on Call. Then there's Aquaholic, which has been on the top 10 list every year since 2002. Number 9 is a new one, to me at least, the Doghouse. The staff at BoatU.S says that for this boat owner, being in the doghouse isn't necessarily a bad thing, as their vessel likely provides a walled-off escape away from everyday life. And coming in at number 1 is Black Pearl. Boat owners who choose this name probably let the kids decide. For the complete top 10 list, go to www.boatus.com. Next up in Off the Hook, fishermen take steps to save the world's seabirds. Albatross and other seabirds are often unintentionally killed by fishermen. The birds spend years at sea looking for food and are attracted to fishing vessels. But instead of getting a free meal, many are drowned, injured, or killed going after baited hooks. So fishing fleets around the world have agreed to take steps to prevent hooking albatross and other seabirds. Fleets from more than 30 nations will now have to use certain practices that were agreed upon by several commissions that govern high seas fishing. The techniques will vary depending on the location and situation, but include the use of streamer lines attached to the stern of a vessel to scare away the birds as miles of baited hooks are being set. Another technique is to dye the bait blue to conceal it in dark water. Fishing at night when birds are less active can be used by swordfish and tuna fishermen in the Atlantic, and some may be prohibited from discharging fish waste at the same time as setting hooks. For more information, or to even get involved in the effort to save seabirds, cruise on over to www.savethealbatross.net. Coming up in Did You Know? There are underwater hotels. I didn't. For those of you sick of the Hilton, and I don't mean Paris, why not try staying at Jules Undersea Lodge off Key Largo, Florida during your next vacation? Once an underwater research habitat, it is now open to the public. You and 5 of your friends can rent the 2-bedroom, 1-bath aquatic hotel where you'll enjoy air conditioning, hot showers, music, and television. You will need to be scuba certified, however, seeing as this hotel is 21 feet underwater. If the Jules doesn't look fancy enough for you, don't worry. Plans for the world's first luxury underwater resort are underway. The Poseidon Mystery Island will be submerged near Fiji in the South Pacific and promises amazing views of the ocean floor. Guests will ride an elevator down 40 feet to access the resort. Once there, they'll have all the accommodations of a 5-star hotel, plus a 270-degree view and the ability to scuba dive directly from the hotel's airlock hatch. The Poseidon will even have an automatic window cleaning system since barnacles and algae will cling to whatever they can find. The undersea retreat will be accepting reservations in March for early 2009, which means that the Hydropolis in Dubai needs to hurry up with their construction. The Hydropolis is competing for that title of first underwater resort. Guests will ride a train through a tunnel to reach their submerged suite. Unlike the Poseidon, the Hydropolis will also have above-water amenities, including a concert hall and ballroom. And in addition to the luxury hotel features, the Hydropolis will have a missile-detecting radar system to defend itself from terrorists. By the way, it will cost $15,000 per person to stay at the Poseidon for 1 week, and as much as $5,500 per person to stay at the Hydropolis for 1 day. Guess I better start saving. If you're interested, we'll list the websites of all 3 of these hotels at the end of the show. And finally today, it's time to reveal Stacey's, theboaters.com, Sealebrity profile pick of the day, which is Captain Eric Peters and his 42-foot Chris craft, Encore. He lives aboard the Encore in Portland, Oregon. Pay attention, ladies. Eric is single and keeps a clean ship. You can find him in the single-handed, liveaboards, and Chris craft owners groups. Welcome to the Boaters, and congrats on your Sealebrity status. And that'll do it for this episode of the Boaters TV. See you back here on Friday.